Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's the Emotion Code Saturday with Michael and John, the Emotion Code Bro Show. Today, we are working with your kitties, your children. Yeah, not kitty cats, but your children, your kiddos. It could be teenagers. They're in your care, and they do something that's not very healthy for them, in your opinion. You're the adult and the parent, and you say, boy, I wish they would change that behavior. We can help with that today on the Emotion Code Bro Show. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Michael Logier. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm here every Saturday, 186 Saturdays to be exact. And we're on episode number 186. And I'm an emotion code practitioner. I'm also a mentor for emotion code practitioners that want to have a fast, efficient, and effective practice. And I'm here with my buddy, John, every Saturday. Good morning, John.
Hey. Yeah, my name is John Inverarity, certified emotion code and certified body code practitioner. And yeah, I really like working with kids. You know, I've got a little one of my own, working all the time on all sorts of concerns. I think that he needs help with communication, whatever it may be, food. And this is why we're doing the 4-part series here. On helping kids. Last week we did teenagers. We'll do a little update on that. And hopefully work with a couple kids today or young adults.
And, you know, it could be you or it could be your friends' kids or yours. Like, you know, I can imagine as a parent when you see a behavior in your kid, maybe they're throwing tantrums or they hit or they're bullies or, no judgments about what it is, but the judgment is it's not good for them. And how do you know how to fix that without going to the doctor and maybe having to take drugs for a child? I don't know. Let us know what it is that you're having a challenge with one of your children. We would love to give you an emotion code session live today and see if any of these unprocessed emotions, see what unprocessed trapped emotions are causing the behavior. Not only will we find them, big deal, they found them. Big deal, they found them. The bigger deal is, John, we're going to do what?
Clear them, release them.
Yeah, delete them, release them, clear them. And in most cases, your child will notice and feel that, well, they might not notice the results, they'll feel the results. Hey, John, remember you had that little potty mouth kid before?
Yeah, the trucker mouth, more like it.
Trucker mouth, yeah. And, tell us that story.
Yeah, so it was like, 3 swear words every sentence kind of a thing. And, a young kid, I think he was around the age of 10. And, mom couldn't really figure out why or where it was coming from and no way to really change it. The communication she was, talking to the kid wasn't really doing anything. Yeah. So, we did a session to see what trapped emotions were, triggering that foul language, cleared them. And he stopped swearing. He stopped dropping those F-bombs. It was just like night and day right away. So that was pretty cool to see.
I helped my 65-year-old friend stop swearing. He'd swear about a cup of tea. He would use the F word for a cup of tea. It's like, really? Is that necessary?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a word, and I did some emotion. He reduced it significantly.
Yeah.
But everything was, it was like just... It was tense being around him, and he didn't know it was a swear word. Guess who's with us today? Sylvia Bellini. She's watching from London. So good morning, Sylvia. And she's looking forward to another great show. And again, let us know that you're here. John, people today that may be home with their children thinking, oh, I wish they could help. Tell them what they need to do so we can help them today. What is that, please?
Yeah, so be watching live right now on Facebook and YouTube and volunteer. So a little bit of context, what the behavior is with your child or young adult, ideally, 16 or younger. Last week we helped a couple teenagers. Hopefully we get an update on that. But yeah, simple as that. Volunteer and give us a context of what exactly the problem is, the issue, concern, and we'll take it from there.
So, everything that we do at the Emotion Code, John, is all about being someone's proxy. That means doing it on their behalf. So here is well, it couldn't be easier. I'm not even kidding you. This could not be easier. What I mean by that is you don't have to bring your child to the phone or the video, or they don't have to be involved at all. Just like a Wi-Fi would, just like my computer connect to your Wi-Fi, the parent will be giving us, oh, I'm looking for it, John, I can't find it. It's a P word, say it when you know it.
Yeah, permission.
That's right. Yeah, the parent is giving us permission to connect to the child's proxy. So between the permission and the proxy, we're able to connect with the child, and they don't even need to be part of it. They could be out playing in the yard or watching TV, and we'd be working with the parent, asking, finding out the questions and so on. So we can do that for you today. We can fix the bug that's in your child's computer, or at least identify what it is, and then delete part of the problem, which is an unprocessed trapped emotion. John, that brings me to, what is that chart behind us?
Yeah, so it's the emotion code chart. 2 columns, 6 rows, totaling 60 trapped emotions. A little zoom in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, really simple chart that we use. The emotion code is developed by Dr. Brad. That's the book. And explains the process. Lots of examples in the book. Goes into a lot of different examples of how the proxy works and how it helps and how to do it. And us as practitioners, we're here to act as a proxy on your behalf. Yeah, we muscle test to find out which trapped emotions are the culprit, the problem.
Yeah.
And we're communicating with your subconscious. We're muscle testing, asking where it is on the chart, column A, column B. So we ask a yes or no question. Is it in column A, column B? We get a response through muscle testing. Found one. And we clear it, right? So, hey, it's, anxiety. Okay, we surfaced it. We take a magnet over the governing meridian. So the magnet amplifies our intention to clear it out. And that's the process.
That's right. So when people say, so what do? You can appreciate the complexity of the answer.
Yeah, there's magnets, there's meridians, there's
I wouldn't use this publicly. Someone said, what do you do? But you and I watching today, you know what we do? We delete unprocessed negative emotions. Help wanted. Negative emotion deleter. On your resume.
Yeah.
From 2019 to current, deleting negative emotions from people via Zoom.
Huh?
Well, you know what? It makes a good conversation, I'll tell you that. We want to demonstrate that for you today. Corinne Beach Murray, our friend, is peeking in, saying hello. Good morning to us. If you're watching, let us know, say hello. If you're a first-time viewer and you're curious, you might have a child at home. How can we help you? So just a repeat, today is all about not only, we're proxy, but now with the parent's permission, we're going to be the proxy to connect with your child. You don't need to come online. You just need to let us know in the chat. John, remind people what they need to tell us so they can be next, please.
Yeah. So a concern to work with. So maybe it's at school, like anxiousness, social anxiety, overall, just uneasiness, confidence. It could be younger age, maybe like bedwetting, night terror, something like that. So something specific. If there's a severity to it, that'd be great as well. And just be watching live right now, Facebook, YouTube.
There you go. Hey, good morning to Dolane Major saying hello, and Permelia Param. Hey, let's give them a little shout on the screen. And yeah. Good morning, Dolane. Permelia, good morning watching from sunny Parksville. It's on an island on the west coast of Canada. Our friend Curry's with us. So thanks everybody for hanging out. And again, we're here every Saturday. We're on episode
186.
Sorry. 186. There you go. I'm going to show you that. Now, we are coming up with our next package of shows for February. Yeah, you know what? It's for the business folks, business owners. We're going to do a 4-part series for you and give some demo sessions in different areas that we know that business people need to have these negative emotions because they're in the way from blocking and building a business, We want to make sure that you're on the list And if you go to, I'm going to show it below, michaelloche.com/emotion code bros. The sign up form is there. We only send you 2 emails. One at Friday at 9 a.m. to say, hey, this is what's going on tomorrow in case you want to join us. And one an hour before on Saturday and say, hey, just a reminder, we're going live. And you thinking, oh, I can't be live? Guess what? The link will take you to the page where you can watch the replays. So good stuff. John, anyone else? I'm just checking. Say hello if you're watching.
Hey, if you're watching live, say hello. If we worked with you recently, let us know what we worked on.
Yeah, what did we work on? What did we help you in the past? Help us fill in the space, please.
If you have kids that need just, a little tune-up. My little one is almost 2, so he's 23 months, and he's down to 1 nap, and he's decided to drop that only nap, which is usually it's like 2 to 3 hours a day where he's napping, and he's decided not to anymore. So it's way too early, and we're not ready for it. And mom does like so much work during that 2-hour spot, 3-hour time spot every day that it's a little troublesome. And so just this past, and it's only been like 2 weeks, right? So it's fresh. It's a fresh problem. And now he's kind of gaining memory that he doesn't need to nap. So we go put him in his crib. He won't even lie down. He'll just stand up and start bouncing, right? Wow. And so what I've been doing is taking him on like a walk, put him in his stroller. And because he used to like nap really well in his stroller, but he hasn't done that in a year. So take him out for a walk. And the other day we were out for like at least 2 hours, and then he fell asleep. So I had to stay out and walk around for another hour, walk him all over the city. And in total for the day, I ended up walking 22 kilometers. And I tracked it with my little pedometer thingy here on my ring, which is half a marathon for those people that don't know. That's a lot. I have many, many blisters on my feet. Poor me.
Okay, John, good stuff. Let's, we got a couple people. Jara Sears, I worked with her son last week, or Jara's son last week, on low self-esteem. Haven't noticed a difference. Remind me of your son's name, and I'll go back in and see. And I'll see if there has been a difference. If you not noticing it doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I'll take a peek in and check my work. Yeah. Let's see. Sylvie Bellini says, John, the TV is your friend.
Yeah. And another friend said, just give him the iPad.
Yeah. We got a peanut butter cup update. Go ahead, John. What is Corinne telling us?
Corinne says, Michael removed peanut butter cups a few years ago. No longer crave or even want to eat or buy them. It's awesome.
Good stuff. And Barbara Stanford, you know what? I'd really love to help, but there's too many questions that I'd like to ask, and I wouldn't want to do it during this live. So I would be interested in knowing more, finding out more of the symptoms as opposed to what it's called, like, and what are the symptoms, and then I could do a thorough, better job than a quick session on here. But I appreciate you volunteering, and again, I'm interested in helping. Okay, Norma Zambesco, buy him a trampoline.
Yeah, that's good.
Amelia's saying you're an awesome dad. So good morning, everybody. And Jara Sears, I think I'm assuming permission from Jara because, oh, there we go. Rain, R-A-I-N-E. So here's what I'm going to do. Last week I worked with Rain to work on Rain's self-esteem, confidence issues. The parent isn't seeing a difference, but we'll see if there is a difference. I'm not going to guess. I'm actually going to connect in with Rain, the child that I worked with last week, and through yes or no questions, I'm going to find out if this. I can't say, "Hey, tell me about the difference." No, it's not. It has to be a yes or no question. So right. I'm going to demonstrate how I'm doing that. John, explain these 2 items again before I get started.
Right. Yeah. So as practitioners, drink lots of water, keep well hydrated. That helps with muscle testing. And yeah, the magnet. We take the magnet and swipe it over the governing meridian, and that helps. Well, that just clears it out, deletes it, vaporizes it through the body, through the energy system.
Okay. And right now, we talked about earlier muscle testing. These two fingers are locked. My intention is to slide through, but not like push through. So I've told my brain, lock it when it's a yes, let it go when it's a no. So remember, I can only ask yes or no questions. So my first question is, am I hydrated enough? That's a yes. Do I need more water? No. Okay, so I'm just going to put my arms down here and just muscle test. I'm looking to connect via Jara Sears, the parent. I'm looking to connect with Rain, R-A-I-N-E. I have the parent's permission. So I'm just scanning. These are all no's, checking for Rain. There we go. Am I Michael? No. Am I Jara? Am I John? Am I Rain? Yes. So, I'm asking about the severity of my self-esteem. That means just my ability to notice what I'm good at or acknowledge what I'm good at. Or, in other words, the ability to esteem myself. Before my emotion code session with Michael, what was the severity of my inability to esteem myself? Was it 1? It's a no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was it 11? No, it was a 10. It was a 10 out of 10, my ability. Now the ability, is it a 10? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, so there's been a reduction, not fully. So now is the remainder of the problem, that's my ability to esteem myself, is that 100% emotions? Yes. Is it 99%? No, it's 100%. How many emotions make this up? 3 of them. Yes. Okay, I found 3 of them. And are these all mine? Yes. The emotion, I'm deleting it with the magnet. The emotion of crying. The emotion of discouragement. I'm deleting them right now. The emotion of rejection. Okay. What other emotions on any chart, I have 2, are contributing to this, my inability to feel good and notice what I'm good at, pay attention, maybe say what I'm good at, acknowledge what I'm good at, brag about what I'm good at, just the ability to know what I'm good at something. What other trapped emotions? Is there any trapped, hidden, vibrational resonance? Oh, there's one more. It's an absorbed trauma, so it's on another chart. Is it 1? Is it column A, B, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2? So it's B52. Let's go find out what it is.
All right.
B52 is trapped. It's on this chart. So this is the trauma of trapped, right? And is this my trapped? My dad's, my mom's absorbed. John, can you tell our friends what that means? I'm going to delete this. Absorbed trauma of trapped.
So feeling trapped, I guess that's kind of like being cornered or something like that. And absorbed means taken on from someone else. So someone else in the room. I mean, it could have been a parent, friend, anyone that was feeling that way significantly, sort of like law of attraction based is basically like they're sending out that trapped, and he's in a position where he's kind of in a vulnerable state to take that on due to something, and he takes it on.
Yeah, that's, well, you know what? And guess what? We don't guess and we don't play. We, the subconscious mind answers all the questions. Look at all the emotions. And Rain's subconscious mind directed me, through my questioning, to one emotion that was absorbed that was probably a major contributing factor to the behavior. And so I'm disconnected from him now, or Rain. So I have, I checked my work and I got it to a 0. So again, self-esteem means the ability to esteem oneself. So when that gets cleaned up, a lot of things around it do too.
Yeah. Okay. So Jara Sear says, he does get bullied. So this, hopefully this can change with that too, right? So you clear these negative emotions, the vibe changes, and maybe those bullies will,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he feels about himself. But it's worth building a list like that and then having a one-on-one session with John or I. But just pay attention to his languaging. He was right on the border. First he was a 10 of being of not, loving himself and bragging about himself. 10, and we got it down to a 6. Well, it wasn't 0, but you should see significant stuff now. You're going to join us next week and let us know. Well, thanks for that. Let's see. Good morning from Virginia Beach. Elaine's popping in saying hello. Good stuff. Hey, just a reminder, I'm going to show you another screen. Today at 10 o'clock, I am doing a law of attraction training. It's a 30-minute training. It comes with the worksheet. I'm going to teach you what you need to be doing to open the valve so you can get more, allow more. The speed at which you'll drop the water out of the faucet is equal to how much resistance you have in the handle. Guess where you're at? Your handle resistance, top of the hour. Make sure you download the worksheets. I'm going, there we go. You can go to this page right now and get that out. Okay, Yolanda Parker is on YouTube. John saying hello.
Hey, Yolanda, welcome. Thanks for joining.
So thank you from YouTube. Okay, John, well, at least we got to demonstrate a little bit. You know what? I don't want to leave that Jara thing alone about the bullied. I'm sensitive to people being bullied. So guess what? We're going to double dip. We're double dipping today on, we haven't double dipped since Elaine Goldman days.
Elaine Goldman.
Yeah. I know that she's watching this.
Who was it? It was Dawn. Dawn originally started. Dawn Boehm was double dipping.
Yeah, Dawn Boehm was a triple dipper.
Where's Dawn?
I don't know. He still loves us. He's just doing other things.
Yeah, and where's Natasha?
And where is Misty? Misty Alaska.
Misty, yeah.
Is that her name, Misty?
Misty Anderson. Yeah.
Misty Anderson. Living in Alaska. Is that a made-up name, Misty, because she's in Alaska? Okay, I'm going back to Jara Sears' home. I'm looking to connect with the sun, Rain, R-A-I-N-E, just reconnecting. There we go. I'm asking my subconscious mind about the vibe that attracts bullies. A quick little law of attraction lesson, John, you alluded to it. If you're attracting bullies or you're attracting anything, you must be sending the vibration. We don't create the rule, we teach it, but we can find out what's causing me to send this vibration that's causing me to attract it. I'm going to find that out through that question. Okay, am I Rain? Am I Jara, John, or Michael? Am I Rain? Yes. So what is the severity of the vibration that I'm sending is attracting being bullied? Is it 1? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? It's a 9. Is it a 10? It's a 9. So the severity that I'm sending a bully vibe is a 9 out of 10. And how many emotions make that up? Under 5, 4, 3 of them. 3 of them. Okay, yes? Okay. Okay, I found them, yes. Okay, so it's crying, discouragement, and rejection. So how old was I? Was I over 1 year old? No. Was I over 1? Yes. Was I under 10 months? 9. Was I born? Look at this. Was I even born? No. John, explain this one, please.
Well, there's
prenatal. Yes.
Yeah, prenatal is time in the womb. So, there's different ways you can, take on those emotions in the womb, but that's the time frame. Is that in the womb? Prenatal. Okay. There's also inherited ones too. You can take on, be born with stuff that your ancestors went through, traumas from your ancestors, mom, dad, grandparents, and it can go back many, many, many generations.
So listen to this Mirepoix. I wonder how many people know what a Mirepoix is. Do only Canadians know what do you know what a Mirepoix is?
I couldn't define it off the top of my head, no.
Okay, so that's no.
No, I couldn't.
Okay, Mirepoix is 3 things in cooking. It's onions, carrots, and celery.
Oh.
Yes, my mother was French cook, so that was very common at our house. But listen to this Mirepoix. It means 3 things to me. Crying, discouragement, and rejection. So imagine sending out the vibration of rejection and sending out the vibration of discouragement. Imagine putting those in a little flurry, and that becomes your constant vibe. Law of attraction can't buck that current. It can only match it. Poor little thing. So I deleted that emotions, and here's the law. You can't attract it if you're not sending it. So if I delete it, the vibration of what was causing it, then there should be no more attraction. Listen, if you're an emotion code practitioner, what I just did is very important for you to understand and know that law of attraction and emotion code are such really good friends, because this is the answer. If you're attracting it, you had to have it in your vibrational bubble. And if you didn't even know if you didn't even know it was in there, then it must be unprocessed emotions. You can check, find out. Okay, John, we've got some more good mornings here. A little check-in with Kareem. What does she have to say?
Kareem says, I've started using the word allowing kids to be bullied when checking for kids being bullied.
Oh, yeah, she's saying in her sessions when she, as a practitioner.
Yeah.
Allowing kids to be bullied when checking for kids being bullied. That's interesting. Yolanda Parker, we said hello. Anybody else saying hello? We're going to wrap up shortly. We want to make sure that you know what's coming down the line. 10 o'clock today, I'm doing a training on law of attraction. And I have some more courses for practitioners. They are on the events page. I've got one coming up. And after March, I'm not doing these classes anymore, but I got a whole new batch of new stuff coming for for April, May, and June. So if you said, oh, I want to take Michael's business class course and you haven't, hashtag this is it. You got to get signed up. Or I wish I took Michael's So What Do You Do class. Well, hashtag get on it, get it done. So this is the opportunity to do that. You can go to this website, michaellogier.com/events. You know what? There's not even a
top of the hour
on that. That's funny. Well, it's not funny. How come it's not showing the URL? Oh, I know why. I showed the wrong one. There we go. This page right here, this events page, is where you can see upcoming free courses I'm doing for practitioners. And listen, if you're a practitioner and you want to expedite and grow your business, consider joining my Business Growth Club. People have doubled their speed, they've doubled their salary, they've doubled the amount of clients they can do in a session because they're working with me. Send me a DM, ask me how I can help you, or let me know in the chat. John, tell people what maybe somebody was stimulated today and said, I'd like to have a session, but I don't even know what any of that means. Can you give us a rundown, please, of what that means?
Yeah, good timing. Jar was just asking if I want a one-on-one session.
Okay, great.
So we both have online scheduling on our websites. So Michael is at, well, you can go to michaellozier.com or removeemotions.com, but yeah, it's right there. Go to that page. I'm at aliveandpeer.com. Where is it? Right there, aliveandpeer.com. Go to our online scheduling. Just click the button, calendar will pop up, hit your time zone, pick your session option. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sessions. Just kidding. But we do have packages. Definitely recommend a package, 2 or 3 sessions just to start. That way we can have a follow-up and, clear out the other layer just right away, because it's a process and it can take multiple sessions. It usually does. Simple as that. We'll send you a link. We can do it over Zoom, or you can over the phone. And just like that. Really,
Then you're not even sure what you want to work on, or you only have one thing, stop. Don't go any further. Make sure you bring a list. Both John and I have like planners, and because you might not know until you look at the list and say, oh, let's see, I'll take one of those and I'll have a side of crying easily, and I'll have the night sweats with negative self-talk, please. And what do I want for dessert? Oh, blocked nasal passages too, please. So come with a list of things, and we'll do our best to get it done in that one session, and then we'll plan. We'll do it. We'll call them plan overs. We'll just plan to do stuff in your next session. But get excited about seeing the things that we've had extreme success helping others with. You could be next.
Yep.
Okay, let's take a peek at Yolanda there. What does she have to say for us?
Yolanda, I have a question. I'm considering the certification program for Emotion Code Practitioner. Something is holding me back. What little push can you give me? So that holding you back, that could be trapped emotions as well.
I don't even know the one it is. How arrogant of me. I haven't even muscle tested. I already know the one it is. John, we'd be remiss if we didn't help Yolanda break all of that blockage to create or build anything.
Hmm.
Do you want to do that, or would you like me to?
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Okay, because it is my favorite.
It's your favorite.
Yolanda, guess what? You know, in the book, John, can you cue the book, please?
In the book.
If you're an emotion code practitioner or planning to be one, Yolanda, be sure to get the book. In the back of the book is the glossary of all the feelings. Oh, you just think they're feelings? Well, as a practitioner, it's important to go backward and thinking, oh, because there's feelings on here that we don't use in everyday life, like the word creative insecurity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Hashtag you're hearing it again. You don't say, oh, how you feel? Oh, I've got so much creative insecurity. We don't say that.
No.
But you know what it is? It's a ball of energy that stops you from creating things. Stops you from creating things. The development or creation. Yolanda, put that in the chat. The development or creation. Hey, John, everything falls into those two categories.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to write an article and you're blocked? That's creation. Oh, you want to do an art picture, but you don't want to get it? That's creation. Oh, you want to build your coaching practice? That's development. Oh, you want to raise your prices? That's development. Everything falls into those two categories. It is such an important emotion that I use it in every session. Hey, I don't need the coleslaw. It comes with it. Okay, coleslaw comes with it. No coleslaw for me. It comes with it. Okay, so creative insecurity comes with it. Yolanda Parker, you can hold your head up high because you are about to take the next steps.
And the definition, the development. So it's unsafe or untrusting of the self, of the creation or development of a new path, project, endeavor, artistic.
Am I Yolanda? Yes. Am I Michael? No. You know, my conscious mind is talking about me developing and creating. That means developing and taking Dr. Brad's certification training program, doing the courses, getting clients, going through the process, practicing, getting known, looking like the bros, just enjoying all of that. What is the severity of my creative insecurity about this creation and development? Is it 1, 2, 8, 9, 10? It's a 10 out of 10. And how many emotions are creating this creative insecurity? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see, Captain Obvious. Is it creative insecurity? Yes. Is it mine? No. Is it mine? My dad's, my mom's absorbed. It's absorbed creative insecurity. How many swipes is that going to take? 5, 10, 15, 20. Deleting this absorbed creative insecurity. Deleting absorbed creative insecurity. Hey, John, just in case my own creative insecurity. Now, as my conscious mind's in the process of developing and doing research and signing up for it and getting my binder out and ready and getting practice setting and getting muscle testing and everything that I need to take the course and sign up for it and put it on my calendar a day a week and practice and get all ready. What is the severity that's blocking, stopping that from happening? 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Before today, what was the severity of my procrastination to make this happen? 8, 9, 10. Now, what's the severity of procrastination? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Is it okay for me to take action today, sign up for the course, and go to my calendar and plot and plan some times to do it? Would that be okay? Yes. Was it okay before today? Nope. Is that safe to do that? Yes. Was it safe before today? No. Am I done? Yep. There you go, Yolanda.
There we go. Yeah. Awesome. Just a couple questions here. Rishi's asking name of the book. Yeah, I showed it as emotion code. And is the book enough to learn all that emotional clearing? Yes, it is. It's a great, it's a good start. So yeah, it'll goes through everything you need to know. Yeah.
So here's the book is how I started, but I also had the advantage of having, other people in my life and kind of knew it. So what we're doing today, I wouldn't expect to have that skill and that talent to do it, but you can still understand the process and use muscle testing on yourself. As far as doing it to other people, I'd like to recommend that you take Dr. Brad's training so you correctly know how to disconnect and connect in the whole process. I'll just summarize my opinion about that. If it's for yourself, the book is enough to learn how to get rid of some biggie stuff. If you want to work with other people, it's always best to be certified. And if you want to make money doing this, you have to be certified. So, okay,
Right.
John.
Yeah.
Here's a question from Kim.
As an emotion code practitioner, how much do you typically charge for a session? So yeah, practitioners, they set their own rates. There's a wide range.
Yeah.
People starting out, obviously going to be at the lower end. But yeah, there's a big range.
Yeah. You know, and so to me, I just want to see if I can show you. If I'm going to hire a practitioner, and not everybody, if I want to hire a practitioner, here's what I want. Can you say that, John, for us?
Fast, effective, efficient.
That's right. That's what I want. So because I'm fast, effective, and efficient, I might charge more than somebody that isn't, but it doesn't mean they're not good. It just means that they're taking a longer time or period of time. And it also has to do with your own vibe of what you think you're worth and what you think your value is. And in many cases, practitioners know this, we're not getting paid the amount of what people have been paying for healthcare without already. My ringing in the ears guy, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
For decades.
And I corrected it in a 25-minute session. That's not very fair. I say that respectfully. So the truth is you'll never, I shouldn't say that, most people won't get paid with the value of what they're doing, but you need to own your fees and say, I can do this. And that's what self-esteem is. Remember, we're talking, I can esteem myself. I'm fast, effective, and efficient. John's this plus years of experience on top of me. So.
Thanks for answering that. Yeah.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. You're too good, Michael. Thank you. Kareen Beach Murray. The book gives all the info you need is a great start.
Perfect. Yeah. It's a great, yeah, you can get started. And yeah, if you are doing this and getting started, yeah, work on yourself, clear yourself.
Look at Kareen, for example. Yeah. Read that out there, John.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about doing it, and then Kareen's coming up and saying,
yeah, Kareen says, I found out about the book and emotion code from Michael and John changed my life. I became certified and am truly grateful. Awesome. Yeah. It's been quite the journey here with the emotion code and law of attraction the last few years here with you, Michael. Yeah, it's very inspirational.
Okay, Rajesh has said, I'm confused. Is it the same thing that you're practicing, Michael, and Dr. Browdy's work? Yeah, John, hold the book up. Yeah. John and I are certified emotion code practitioners. We've taken the training from this book, not from the book. It's an online fee-based course that Dr. Brad has that complements the book. So you can read the book and do a few things on your own successfully. And then if you want to build it into, get expertise at it and learn the next level and the next level and the next level, then Dr. Brad's the only one that teaches people how to do that. John and I are practitioners. That means we're practitioners that are working with the public to help them. Dr. Brad can't work with everybody. So then he made it a program and a process to teach people like us that have gone through the certification.
Yep.
Okay, Yolanda Parker is saying, I have the book and I want to move forward. Good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I also have a video that explains kind of the big picture that I would recommend even before you buy the course, which you're ready to do it. So I'm not saying not to. Anybody else listening, here's Michael Loach's recommended approach. Buy the book, read it 2 or 3 times, but there you go. Next thing, learn how to muscle test. Next thing, learn how to muscle test better. Next thing, learn how to muscle test even better. And then practice on yourself, practice on yourself, practice on yourself. Next step, buy Dr. Brad's certification training program, and you'll be so glad that you did the homework, right, John? Instead of taking the course and thinking, now muscle test, and thinking, oh, I don't know. Yeah, do the housework before the housekeeper comes. Learn how to muscle test really well.
Yeah.
Learn how to read the chart. You don't have to memorize it. And practice on yourself. When you take Dr. Brad's training and say, okay, I know that. And you can actually do the training, his certification, like under 10 hours if you're going to it pretty good.
Yeah, practice. Yeah. And I will say, after you read the book and you're practicing, you can work on your family, your partner, kids, whatever it may be, just to try it out. Just, you can actually muscle test them. You can, try that proxy thing too.
Yeah.
From a distance is pretty weird at first, but it try it for sure.
I got to tell you, I never told this story before. Yeah. So I had a friend over and he said, will you connect with my son? His son was like maybe 3 years old and we were sitting around my house. So this was when I was really early and I hadn't really been connecting with people. So I ended up connecting with the son and I started to cry and my friend started to laugh. And I said, what's so funny? He said, that's his face. You're making his face. So isn't that weird that I would take on the baby's features? And that was freaky for me. And then I found the emotion and I was able to clear it from the child with the father in the room. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Corinne Beach Murray saying you are both very inspirational. You've helped many people. And Yolanda's giving us a shout out. You guys are the best. We had a good show again today. Next week, we might jumble up the topic a little bit and come in with a surprise. But we do have a new series coming to you in March. If you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, we are going to be letting you know, at least in 4 different episodes, things that we think you need to have done so you can attract business faster, attract clients, attract referrals, attract prospects, all of that through the removal of unprocessed trapped emotions that are blocking, stopping you from having your valves open for receiving. I think that's it, John. We did a good job today. We met our goals. We let people know, and we helped a couple people. So Jara will be back with us next week. Let's say goodbye to everybody watching.
Have a great week, everyone.
See you later.
Bye-bye.